Good morning, Gemini. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless midweek reading update for you. So what that means for you, Gemini, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate with you. So what I want you to do is use that intuition of yours. Focus and meditate only on that resonates. Anything else, leave it for another Gemini who's obviously viewing this general reading at the same time. So let's get started. Today I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck and do a 9-card spread and general reading there. And then as well pull one of Winnie D's Welsh Celtic Oracle card and one of the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle card for you. So let's get going. Get this week finished up for you. Here we go, Gemini. Starting at the top, we have the Emperor card coming into play, as well as the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. In the middle, we have the Magician, the 4 of Wands, as well as the Hermit card. And finishing up, we have 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Awesome. And finally, Gemini, 9 of Wands. All right, let me set this deck aside. Let's pull this diamond a little bit closer. And let's dive in and see what gems we pull out for you today. Gemini, at the top, you are the boss. Look at that Emperor's right there topping it off. Gemini, you got leadership written all over you. You are the boss. And this is the embodiment. You've leveled up. You've got the embodiment of all 4 kings. Now, mind you, disregard the gender, because in tarot it is gender neutral. We all have masculine and feminine qualities. So you're pulling out your divine masculine qualities here. And this Emperor is the ultimate authority. He's got all the skills and experience and expertise of all the 4 prior kings in the tarot deck. The difference is he's no longer taking care of kingdoms. He's ready to expand, and he's empowered to expand his kingdoms into empire building. Emperor boss. Now, what is attached to this Gemini is the 4 of Cups. Now, there is a divine offer coming into you. Even 9 of Cups is in play here with an Emperor. There is a divine cup being offered to you, but with the 4 of Cups, you're kind of like, man, I got so much I'm already focused on, and you're trying to ignore this other cup that's coming into you. So you're kind of in this ignore mode, and just like, I got enough. And including here, now the one thing I want you to know, you do have the 9 of Cups here. 9 of Cups is kind of the proud, prideful one a little bit. It's self-empowering though. It's learning to love yourself so you can self-empower yourself, have that self-esteem, that confidence, but it can be a little self-indulgent. Now, by refusing the divine's bringing this other cup in, and that cup would actually give you that 10 of Cups, which is awesome. But right now, you're kind of like, no, I'm ignoring it. I don't want to deal with relationship type stuff. I'm not looking for the emotions and that stuff going on. I don't want to deal with this new emotion or feeling coming into play. I got my hands full here with all this other stuff I'm dealing with. And, you're trying to self-empower yourself at the same time, because you are into that Emperor quality. Now, right in the middle in the object of this diamond is the Magician card. This is the great manifester, meaning you got all the resources and tools available to you to whatever you want to manifest. Just remember, like attracts like. You need to keep that positive mindset so you can attract, and like a magnet, positive things towards you. Don't get in any negative states. Positive focus is what you need, but you do have everything you need to realize exactly what you desire and want. Now, you on that same line, you have the 4 of Wands, and this is all about coming together, uniting, a happy home, happy family. It's kind of a ceremonial type of card as well. It is attached to this cup coming in. So in regards to this uniting, coming together, does seem to be more on a home front basis here, needing to be focused upon, but you seem to be ignoring it at the moment. As you are trying to manifest something, your dreams or desires. Now, on the other side, the Hermit card comes into play, another major arcana here. The Hermit is about a spiritual awakening, going within and trying to discover your own guiding light from within to guide and direct you, to light your pathway. Notice how it's very narrow, but each of us has a unique life path. So I think you're going in, you're meditating, you're focusing on what do I really desire and want. And you've are starting to see the light as far as being able to take a step forward, but cautiously. You're only going to see, like, you're not going to see your whole life path right before you. You'll see 2 to 3 steps, but you just got to keep slowly stepping forward based on your own internal guidance, okay? And this is how you're going to realize your dreams. And you are becoming more self-empowered, confident of this ability of listening to your own guidance from within. Now, next level down, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is the most successful card in the Minor Arcana. 10 of Pentacles, look how happy everybody is. It is the abundance card. Now, abundance doesn't mean you're just going to win the lotto and have lots of money. Abundance is actually recognizing in a realization that kicks in of, oh my goodness, look at all I've accomplished and progressed so far, and the abundance of quality that you have in your world, the gratefulness you have for when you realize what you really have accomplished and has come into your life. So quality versus quantity is the abundance, but that is what everybody wants. That moment when, oh, this is just so happy and wonderful. And this is attached to your home life, that uniting, coming together, as well as you manifesting. So you're manifesting, you want this abundant success. As at the same time, you have the Hermit and the manifesting, the 2 of Cups coming in. So this is like a commitment, a contract between 2 people, whether it's a relationship, that couple love, that marriage, that binding coming together, or with a partnership, maybe some other partnership or relationship, that you're creating this commitment or a contract between you. So you're manifesting these things, but it's also coming into play with your awakening that you're going through. Now, in the very final, we do have the 9 of Wands. So you've accomplished a lot, and you know it. You've look at this fence you built up there. You've got a lot of growth that you have overcome. And this is kind of the wounded warrior here, because you see the wound on her. You put a lot of effort into creating this growth, because the 9 of Wands is you've been running through this cycle. You've been putting it all in. You've been injured. You're wounded there, but you're also very defensive about it. You're like, I've done this. And you're defending your stance there. Now, at the same time, this kind of creates a little fence for you, though, and you got to be careful, because if you put that, line in the sand saying, looky, I've built all this and I defend it, sometimes you kind of defend it to not letting people in, as well as not letting things out, and you become kind of stuck, and you don't have experience any more growth, because at this point, you've done all this and you're really proud about it, and you're defending it, but at the same time, if you can't release it, or continue on in a cycle, and you kind of stop there, that you get stuck. So that's something to be mindful of. This is attached to that 10 of Pentacles, that abundancy, that quality, as well as this contract commitment coming into place. So you got to make sure that there is. You have a lot of opinions, Gemini, but you don't want to get stuck on that either. There's it's definitely, you gotta let with this home life and everything, for this abundancy and everything going through, you gotta definitely, a give and take kind of thing going on there that you need to continue on. Now, I hope something here is resonating for you today, Gemini. If it is, hit that like button, or if you care to share what exactly is resonating, leave a comment. I would love and enjoy reading your comments, as well as others I'm sure would too. So let's go ahead and pull one of Winnie D's Celtic Mystical deck here. Just one card. Gemini, you have clarity. So your affirmation here today is, I am a powerful being. I have a clear mind, and I am a miracle in this world. So Gemini, gold is the color associated with clarity, wisdom, and enlightenment. It inspires knowledge, spirituality, and a deep understanding of the self and the soul. So Gemini, yoga is an ancient tradition among spiritual practitioners. Through yoga, you can gain clarity, energy, and psychic awareness. Babaji is a beloved yogi and ascended master. Babaji guides you to do yoga regularly and to stretch your awareness and bring clarity to any limitations or obstacles in your way. All right, I'm going to set this right down here on that Nine of Wands where you kind of got that defensive wounded warrior thing going on, Gemini. And let's go to the Chinese Five Elements Oracle deck here. Now, I'm going to pull you one card from here and then actually read from the guidebook as well. Because Gemini, these cards have so much information packed in the guidebook and not so much on the card. But the imagery on these cards is wonderful. You'll learn a lot about Chinese zodiac, astrology, feng shui, or even Taoism, depending on the card drawn. So let's get one card for you to finish up this reading and help pull it all together. Gemini, you have the Wood Ox today. Knowledge, brains, wisdom. So I'm going to set this down and get the guidebook that's a little stiff. Oh, opened right up to it. So obviously that is relevant. Gemini, yin wood in the heavenly stem of the Wood Ox pillar represents a flexible mind. One that's interested, curious, and open to different views. This card emphasizes the critical role of knowledge in your personal and your professional growth. Your guides would like to remind you, Gemini, to always be open to learning something new every day. Knowledge leads to wisdom, the key to a higher consciousness and enlightenment. So, Gemini, the ox as a yin earth sign is nurturing and resourceful, but also complicated. There's more than meets the eye when the ox appears. Hidden yin water in the ox serves as a message to dive deeper into the subject matter to unearth buried wisdom, while hidden yin metal points to discovering inner treasures. The Wood Ox pillar often appears when you're experiencing a lack of progress, Gemini, despite your best efforts. Your current blockage is the divine nudging you to upgrade your skill set with new insights and experiences. Read and listen more, Gemini. Seek advice from a mentor or even a coach. Engage with those who actually inspire you. Invest in that course you've been thinking of taking, or even enroll in a higher education program that'll open new doors for you. Gemini, your message from heaven today is Yinwood highlights an open mind unencumbered by attachments, beliefs, or even expectations. Stay curious to keep feeding your mind. And the message from Earth, Gemini, the ox may value persistence and consistency above all, but you must also be able to detach from your routines and go with the flow when that situation calls for it. All right, Gemini, I do hope something here resonated with you today. And if this is your first time here, tap on that subscription button down below so you'll get updated next time I upload another reading and you won't miss out on any. All right, we'll catch you next time, Gemini. Bye.